Welcome everyone. Grab your bands. Let's get down to the mat and enjoy.
Just going to try to sit nice and tall, and then we'll just rock the hips back and forth. Okay, so explore where you feel your neutral is, where your flexion is, and then back into your neutral, and then more importantly, as you come forward, because what might feel neutral will be this position. So the more aligned you are, the better function in the tummy. So you can feel sit bones, tailbones, sit bones. Actually, let's go ahead and come forward all the way, push into the hand, and then tuck the tailbone, restack your spine, and then we'll take it back. And then up, and then forward. I have the windows wide open, so if the road is too busy, just let me know if you can't hear me. Good work, guys. Do that one more time, so we'll come forward, and again, you can push your hands. Elbows can be wide or under. Move them around so you can feel the stretch. Restack. Good. Okay. And then I'm going to use your band, and if it's too strong, definitely walk out to the edge here, because I want the shoulders to be able to move. And we'll take it up over the head and then down. Good. Inhale up and exhale. Okay, so I'm going to work you in a tall spine here. First, is that okay? It can feel strong. So if it's too much, you don't have to use it. You're concentrated on a nice tall spine, abdominal work, pelvic floor is working. Maybe you feel your glutes engaged. You feel right up into the mid-back. Now, moving the arms over the head and down again, you're going to feel yourself, possible upper body tension. Let's just do one more. And then as your arms come to center, we're going to hold about shoulder height. And I'm just going to walk in a little bit here. So you could choose to pull outward and draw the shoulders down. And then let's go into our pelvic tilt there. And then back up again. Same idea. Find where your neutral is, your extension. And can you keep the tummy engaged? Even the head and chin position. And then your elbows, if you lift the elbows a little bit, I can feel right underneath the tricep, through the shoulders, a little bit through the upper body. Nice work. Two more. Inhale up. Looks good, guys. Exhale back. And then I'm going to add a rotation. So as you come into your neutral, keep your pelvis level, and we'll just take it to one side. I'm going to row the arms, and then back up, and then back to center, and then to the side, and then we'll roll the arms, and then back up. Okay, this is going to get tiring. As you come to the center, you can tuck the tailbone, roll the arms, lift the elbows. The higher those arms go, obviously, the more. And you can pull forward, around, tuck the tailbone, elbows are high. Good, and around. So obviously, if you hold your tension in your upper body, you're going to start to feel this really shortly. So let's just do a few more. And around. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good, elbows are tall. Last one on either side here. Doesn't that feel great? And then we'll come back to center. If you have it in you, hold those arms up, unwind, and take it up. You can have an active rest here as you allow your arms to kind of hang into the rope, and then, or the band, and then we'll come back. Breathe in, and down. Good. Inhale. Oh, we've got a visitor. And around. That is so cute. I'll send you a photo. That is too cute. and up and down. Good. One more time, and then as you come to shoulder height, we're going to go into your rowing, but we'll stay center. So lift the arms, and then shoulder here. So add your pelvic tilt. Row those arms. I do have that band a little bit wider than my shoulders now. Exhale. Good. Wait, there you go. Good. Sorry. You might have been the internet. 2 more, girls. Walking in a little bit more because my arms are getting tired. Little trick. One more time. And rest out to that. Oh, something. What is better for you, either to fall forward or... We barely made it, girls. Well done. Hello, arm work. Yeah, so you can walk forward there. Push into the floor, and that way you can get a little bit more active support in the upper body, and then you'll pull the floor towards you as you go into your stretch. So I'll turn to the side here. Yeah, so I'm going to push in and then pull up. And then when you feel okay, let's restack your spine. I'm going to again take the band and we'll put it underneath one of the legs. If you can, make sure it's wide. So you can also include the toes. Okay. Actually, do something for me. The side, let's say I've got the rope on my left leg, the resistance band rather. So you have about 70% on the left side and then 30 on the other side. So that way we can add our rotation here. So again, I'm going to work with both legs long. You don't have to. Tighten the tummy. Tall spine. Close your ribs. And we pull back. And then forward. And you can go ahead and stretch forward as well. Just make sure that the band doesn't come back at you. Engage. Elbows under. And pull. And I'm just taking this a little bit more slowly so you can find your alignment, muscle works here. So I'm pulling from the obliques, then through the upper body, shoulder, then the arm. And the wrist alignment too, even my fingers, I'm trying to my best to not hinge back, but to keep that rotation and close the rim. It's a lot of talk. All right, inhale. Exhale. Okay. You can go faster if you want to, I don't mind. This feels really nice down the legs too. You could flex your toes. I can feel an inner thigh stretch. Pelvis is still in neutral. Let's do one more. And then as we come out, we'll put that band equal on the left and right side. Good work, guys. Feels okay so far? And I'm just going to re-space the band. Now think of our pulling on the carriage on the reformer. We're just going to pull back and up. Now during this work, if that back gets tight, you can add a little pelvic tilt here, which is nice. Restack, roll the shoulders. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice, ladies. Can you feel your tummy? 2 more, and then we'll switch legs. Woof. So to switch legs, as you come into neutral, I'm just going to take the other foot, walk the feet around so you can go right into your split. I'll turn around so you can see. Okay. Nice work. And again, I'm kind of in a V shape with the feet, and we'll go right into it. Nice. If it feels good, hang out there. So I can actually feel the stretch from the ears down into the opposite hip, into the inner thigh, into the toes, back up. Could be though that I was just rollerblading yesterday. I'm feeling a lot of muscle soreness is there. Good. And exhale. That was really nice. You enjoying that? This guy's really great. If I'm going too slow, definitely go at your own pace here. If you want to make it stronger, you can pull up on that resistance band. I just don't, if you hold your tension there, I just don't want to overwork it. We're still just kind of warming up, right? Last one here. And then as you come back in, again, keep the tummy engaged. You can use your other foot to assist if you need to, but right in half. Pull the pelvis in up and drawing back. It's tricky, this one, depending on your posture and limitations. You can have your palms facing you, or if you have the strength in you, you can have the palms facing to the back. Again, if it's too much, just loosen the band. Be mindful that you're not pushing your chest forward. I just found myself doing that. Pull back for 3 more. So inhale. Exhale. You're going to notice I didn't have your pelvic tilt here, but you can. And draw back. It's quick to get into the neck there too. So I'm just going to recover here. Both feet into the strap, the rope. The distance down. I'll get it right. Good. Pelvic tilt. Lift it up. This you can go into a chest stretch. I'm just going to lift the body. I have the palms up. Draw the shoulders back into the pelvic tilt. Palms are forward. Chest opener. 2 more. Palms go down. Lifting the arms up as I pull in all directions. Keep it out of the neck. Last one, guys. Nice work. Nice. Shake it out. Shake your arms out and we'll pull one leg into the opposite knee. And then we're going to just bend forward. So if you can, just grab the outside of the foot. We're just holding here, giving a nice deep breath. Two more deep breaths. Do your best to relax the neck and the jaw, and then you can relax the arms as you walk back up. Nice work. And we'll do the same on the other side. Yeah. And if you can't quite reach the feet, you've got the band there to help you, but I'd like, if you can, to hold on to the outside of the foot so you get a stretch down the side of your spine here, the side of the body. Tighten the tummy. Really good for the glute, inner thigh, lower back. And then we'll release out of that. Nice work, ladies. Feeling good? Let's do some pelvic tilts. Keep the band next to you as well. This fun little gadget today. So, Leanne, you were saying that you were a little bit tight in the back. So if you want, you can use a pillow or something under your feet if you feel that you have quite a large space. Or under the head. Try to feel that void. And we'll just rest here. So I had something under my head, but you don't have to. But if you feel that your shoulders are lifted or you've got space under the back, as we're going to work here for a moment, I'd like you to feel comfortable. So the toes are pointing forward, heels as well, and knees. So I can plop into inner thighs, outer thighs, top and bottom of the leg, just rocking the pelvis back and forth. All right, so relax those arms. You're going to exhale as your lower back goes to the floor. Inhale as that releases. Placement, muscle engagement. Also, if you can, relax the pelvic floor, relax the stomach. Then you want to re-engage when you add your movement. Spread your fingers and arms out a little bit more if you like. Even the fingers, you can plant back of the nails into the floor. So we'll work in your setup, tighten your tummy, and we're just going to come into tabletop. All right. Hanging out here. And again, the shoulders, upper body has been worked, so let's keep those relaxed. And I'm just holding this position here, just breathing, looking for the lower abdominal, upper, closing the ribs. And then notice at what point tension starts to build and whether you need to come out or if we're okay here. I'm going to start with a single leg stretch here, either side. You'll inhale out to your 45 degrees. You can squeeze your bum there, connect in to the bones. And you're going to exhale and hold back. Exhale back. Inhale out. Exhale back again. I'm going quite slow. You can go at a nice pace if you'd like. Can you find your glutes? It's a tricky question. Can you pull that bone on the leg lever into the hip socket? And back. Keep it going, guys. Nice work. Can you keep it going? Nice, guys. It looks really good. I can see that your ribs are closed. I can see that your hip line is still on the floor. It's always nice to kind of revisit the fundamentals. And you're good with your lateral breathing here. You can feel it maybe in the back. Do you want to try both legs? I don't know. Up to you. Okay. So you're going to inhale. You can keep the legs up higher. The lower you go, it's going to be harder. And then back in. Let's just do 3. Squeeze your glutes. You could go into your first position there. And back. We'll take it to the floor into your spine twist. Inhale out to one side. Okay. Guys, let's go into your bridge. So if you have something on your head, let's just release that. And then you could do a pelvic tilt if you want, or straight spine. Let's massage the spine here. So what's a nice option is just to drop down one side of your spine. I normally prep you first for this, but I know your guys' ability. You could explore coming up even higher without thinking so much, just to push the body weight into that area and then pull the body weight down into the leg. Again, massaging those areas, lowering your hands to where you need them. Let's do that one more time. Yeah. Yeah. It's tough though, because obviously we're working into the core and the muscles get tired. Let's go into your hip stretch here. Keep the resistance band near you. We're going to go into assisted leg work. So you'll pull one knee in. You could add your footwork. And as always, if you need to, keep your head down. Let's go ahead and keep the core here. You're going to exhale as you switch. Okay. You feel inner thigh, calf muscles, quad, tighten the tummy. We'll do one more on either side. And again, if I'm going too slow, go at your own pace. And then we'll switch. Then after this last one, I'm going to bring your feet to the floor. Hands are going to go behind the head. Keep your elbows wide. Set yourself up. Squeeze your bum. Not going to lift the upper body very high. I'm just going to have you float. Arms and head. There. See if you can connect into the tummy. I feel quite a lot of muscles here, even though we're not doing much. And then deepen those muscles. Use your center to come up a little bit higher. So the upper body's, I still have the elbows wide. Tighten your tummy. Compress, come up a little bit higher. Keep the core massaging into the back. Can you come up again? We're going to hold here if you can, guys, another 15 seconds or so. It's interesting because the slower you go, I feel the deeper the engagement. I'm already starting to shake. Let's do 2 more deep breaths and then we'll come back down. We'll do this one again. So if you need a spine twist, go for it. But I'm just going to try to get you to keep everything engaged as you lower, kind of floating down. You're still long in your spine. All right, and then we just hover. Feel for the lower abdominal. You engage even deeper in the glutes and the tummy. The tighter these muscles work, the more you start to float up. You come up even higher. Rectus abdominis starts to work there. Good. Hold it. 10 more seconds. Keeping the core, keep the glutes. We'll lower back down. Keep those muscles engaged. The upper body stays down. We just lift into tabletop with one leg and then back down and then the other leg. Keep your tummy engaged. So I'm exhaling one knee up, inhaling down, and even though I do press the foot to the floor, I'm still trying to keep that energy in the center. And if it feels okay, you lift your upper body back up. Oh, good. One up, and down, and up, and down, up, down. Good. Up, and down. Keeping it going. A little bit higher. Sit. One more on either side. Upper body's going to stay down. Both legs come up to tabletop. I'm going to have you grab your resistance band. I'm hoping it's next to you so you can stay in your engagement. I will put one band on the foot. Keep your core. The band, I'm going to pull out to 45 degrees. The leg with the band, I'm drawing the elbow down. Again, and we're pulling down with the shoulder, so I feel a lot on that side. Engaging the leg, glutes. Good. I just have my hand under the head just because of my hair tie. All right, so the leg out at 45 degrees. Inner thigh is going to face the ceiling. And we come down and up. And down. Take your time here. This is going to be a little bit of a challenge in that hip. I'd like you to find the lower back there so the hip is aligned, that there's no void. So you might need to hike the hip a little bit, depending on the flexibility of that socket. Good. I'm pinching the elbow towards the body and into the floor. There's a tendency of that shoulder to lift up, so I'm going to just keep it very long. 2 more. Here, I'm going to straighten the leg with the resistance band down. Down, nice work, girls. See if you can straighten those legs. And bend your right leg a little bit. That's it. There's your 90 degrees. Good. 2 more. Switch. So as you come back up, I'm just going to take that foot, place it into the other leg, change hands. Okay. So the shoulders drawn down. Tighten the tummy, so you're starting from your center. You can keep the leg at a bent angle and then go into 45 degrees, or you can come right down. So I'm trying not to hike this hip. Then we'll go into an inner thigh stretch. Whew. I had to talk faster. Up and down. Inhale down. Exhale. Keep that hip line stable. Can you feel how your tummy's connecting into your inner thigh? Don't let those shoulders roll up too. Come back up to the jackknife, pull it right down with the resistance band. And up. She's like, who's that stranger talking to me? 5 more, inhale down. Woo, good, guys. Tummy, 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 tummy. Shoulders are drawn down. 2, to a leg circle. So I'm going to change the leg. And then you could choose to hang on to the rope with both hands or one hand. The other leg comes onto the floor. You're still working your stomach. And you're going to cross the body so the hip will lift. Good. You're looking for inner thigh stretch there, glute stretch. Let's try to really open that hip. Better flexibility there, better. As you come around, we're just going to change direction. We'll just keep 2, 4, or 5 of these. And down, nice work. I am using quite a lot of shoulder work here. Doesn't that feel wonderful? And then as you finish, let's go into your hamstring stretch. All right, so I'm pulling quite strongly here. You don't have to. We're going to take it right up. You could rock the foot left to right. And then cross the body. So you might feel it on the side of the leg there. You can pull the foot towards you or down. Back to center. We're going to switch. Let's do in future, let's try not to let that I'm on a time limit here. And again, we're going to go into your stretches here. So we're going to take it across the body and down and around. Good. You want more resistance? Hold one more time. So out to the side. Your hamstring stretch. Hold the hands up over the head and just hang from there and allow the leg just to move, to relax into the band. And then we'll go into your IT band stretch. So again, you can flex your foot here. Open out the other side. And let's go back into your spine twist and then we'll get you back up. So I'm just going to drop the knees out. Take your breath there. Coming around. Other side. I'm going to offer a body roll here, guys. So as you come back to your center, if your back is happy, we're going to go right into your body roll. So you're going to circle the arms up over the chest. Think about floating the upper body up. Exhale as you come up to your sitting position. Still, okay, that's okay. Let's grab one knee in and then walk your right leg out a little bit and come up there. And then see, you kind of lever into that front leg. Good. That's it. Okay. We'll note that down. Okay, guys, I'm going to actually bring you to hands and knees. Let's go into a cat stretch. And grab a pillow or a little ball because I'm going to work the tummy one more time. I like to tuck the toes under for a stretch for this too, but if you want to work harder, that can be top side. Okay, anytime you need to rest, just go into your cat stretch or child pose. So I'm going to have you squeeze the ball here, and we're going to push into the floor. Try to anchor into the legs when you lift up. So squeezing the bum, tummy, ball, engage the core. You're going to just exhale as you lift your knees. Inhale as you lower them down. And try your best to keep that tummy engaged at all times. Exhale, 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 exhale. Inhale, 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 exhale, 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 exhale. See if you can do another 5, and then we'll rest back into child pose after the 5th. Nice work. Haley, I'm gonna lift your head just a little bit higher there. Beautiful, ladies. You look really long. Elbows are under, nice positioning. If that's your fifth one, you can, let's rest the toes and the knees down, and we'll just sink back into child pose. I'm gonna try a variation. You don't have to do it. We'll do the same again. We'll do up to 10, but this time the knees are gonna be hovering off. So even as you rest back, you could potentially have the knees off. So what I was thinking is that we'd lift. If you have it in you, you'd push back. Otherwise, the same again. So the exercise was coming up, pushing back, still hovering the knees up, back up, and then rest. Good. And let me know if you can keep the core engaged or if it tends to let go as you move back and forth. Heart pose. Maybe you can walk your fingers out even more. And then I'll have you lay your the side of your face down on the mat. If you have the flexibility, if it's not happening, you can have your fist under the hand, under your head, or the pillow. But this way we get a nice neck stretch. So you can see I'm kind of lifting off the hips here a little bit. So if that's the case, because of the exercise, I might prop you up to come up a little bit higher. Now those stretches will help in the middle of the back too, because the neck muscle comes down and attaches down, it can go quite low. So anytime that you guys can do your neck stretches or a shoulder roll will help, but this is a nice passive stretch. And Leanne will go into, let's do it seated then. And then Haley, do the other side, beautiful. Yeah. Big inhale, exhale. And Haley, when you come out of that one, just roll yourself back up. Good. Give me a shoulder roll there. And then we'll sit cross-legged. Okay, beautiful. So shoulders here. Again, nice tall posture. Inhale, you can feel the shoulders gliding up to the ears. Exhale, back down. Not too much force. And I'm hoping you can feel equally that they're working, but obviously if you hold your kids on one side, there's going to be some imbalances there. So if that's the case, just one at a time, but let's keep it here. Good. One more time, so inhale. And exhale. I'm going to show you another neck stretch, and then we'll move on. So very tall posture. I'm going to try to have you turn to your side as if you're going to look under the armpit. It's the only way I can explain this. And again, you don't have to sit like this. But we're just going to hold that position for 5 breaths in and out. It's quite active. You can tighten the tummy. Try your lateral breathing. Again, I'm finding more and more people were going, myself included, we get to that shallow breath habit. So we really need to push the oxygen to keep our immune system up. So most of our lung muscle is in the back. So you really want to deepen into that area. Even if you sleep on your back, make sure that it's not a lot. So you want to move yourself around because it can get those muscles really tight. Careful when you come out of that. Let's go into your pelvic tilt, and then we'll do the other side. And I'm going to find your neutral. I'm just going to look to the side, and then as if I'm looking under the armpit. It can feel strong and sometimes uncomfortable. Just bear with me. And hold here for another few seconds, 2 or 3 more deep breaths. Relax the jaw, relax the face. And just slowly coming out of that. Again, scan the body. Exhale again into your pelvic tilt. And pulling back up. Okay, and we're going to go into your mermaid stretches here. So we'll just change the position. Leanne, you can hang out there if you want. And we're just going to go to our side stretch. And just push it down. Now you don't have to take it all the way over. You can use the floor for support and just hold that position. If you're happy to move with me, I'm going to actually have you lift that hip. Exhale as you pull down. Inhale up. And again, your muscle in the back from your rib down to the back of your hip gets tight and can pull in your back. So there's so many variables as to why we have this muscle tension. So exhale down. Inhale up. And then I'm going to hold that position. Hands go behind the head, lift the elbow, and then we're just going to add almost like a child pose, cat stretch type feeling. Lift the elbow, lift the hip. So there's your chest opener. And then back down, and then to the side, and out. And we'll do the same on the other side. So just going to help myself into position there. Very well practiced with the baby. Okay, same sort of thing. Push the elbow under, push into the floor. Again, find where you need that stretch. If you're flaring the ribs, you might be happy just in a static position. Inhale, looking up or down. And out. Okay. Good. I think I'm moving differently than before, sorry. That's it. Can you feel the contraction of the tummy here yet, guys? Or not yet? Are we building muscle there yet? Next week, I'm going to do some more inner thigh work, I think. It helps through your center and rectus abdominis because you're both pretty similar there. Okay. Do your best to engage. Good. And then as we come out here, we're going to have your hand behind your head. So as you lift that elbow, the idea is that you stretch right through the side there. So I'm going to just go into a stretch, kind of roll forward. So I still have the pelvis in neutral. Then I'm going to lift the elbow towards the ceiling into a chest stretch. Exhale into kind of a cat stretch feeling. And back. Should we do that one more time? So I'm going to go lateral, then rotation, elbow towards the floor. Then a chest opener, the elbow goes to the ceiling. And back. And back up. And we'll lift out of that. I'm going to shake the hips here. So we'll extend the legs. Shake it out. And we're going to go into your spine twist here. So Haley, you can probably join me. I don't know, Leanne, if you want to try this with that gorgeous little one next to you. You're going to just grab your leg. Try to sit up as tall as you can. And we just move to looking to the back. So that arm is behind you, is holding you up. Nice, it's really good for your glutes to get into the back. And releasing out. We're going to bend you forward, so I'm going to try your best to grab your toes, and if you can't, pull back. Use the band, because I'd like to get a big stretch here through your feet. So I'm just going to either way, or your mat if you don't have, that's it. At least you're holding that area. Okay. So again, not overdoing it. I'm going to find your long spine. So I might pull you back a bit in the resistance band. So I'll turn to the side. So we're here rather than here. Not that that's bad, but I'm going to try something with you to get a little bit more flexible in your hips. We're just going to do the best we can to keep that spine long as you come forward. Okay. Squeeze the quad muscles, tighten the tummy. Do have the elbows under, feel nice and long neck stretch down the back. You can tuck the chin in a little bit. If you have here, I'm just gonna have you look to the left, then circle down, look to your right, and down, and then we'll release out. So let's go back into pelvic tilt. Here too, if you want, lift the arms a little bit higher. And back up. So I'm going to keep the ropes there as we go back into your seated spine twist. One leg over. Try do your best to kind of lift the chest line up. So again, finding the long spine, and then I'm going to twist around. Nice work, please. Holding here. Give me a nice deep breath. And we'll slowly release out of that. And the same sort of thing. We're going to move your legs forward. This time, the feet are going to be wider than the pelvis, just slightly. So kind of in a V shape here. So we're going to find a stretch in the inner thigh, into the back of the hips and pelvic floor, toes. And yeah, same sort of thing. You can most certainly just bend forward, but again, I'm going to try to get you in a long spine and a long leg. Okay, you can also cross your ropes. That way you have a little bit more work through the side of the body. It's harder though. Feel the obliques here as well. Upper tummy, side of the foot. So it just depends on what you need today. Good, can you come in a little bit more and grabbing the feet? Holding for another 5 deep breaths. Nice, guys, really good. I know that's strong. Gently, gently, gently release the band. I'm just going to walk up the legs. Hands go behind you. If you're happy here, great. Otherwise, I'm just going to bend the legs. We're going to go into your chest stretch. Yeah, so you push into the floor. Just play around there. Open the chest, pull the shoulders back, push into the floor. Open the solar plexus. Give me a nice big inhale, exhale. When you're ready to come out, if it's too strong, walk your hips forward, then tuck the tailbone and go into your little bit of a dip there. And then we go into your spine twist.
Really enjoy having the time to train with you guys online. Well done today, and I'll see you soon. Please subscribe. If you might be interested in an online course with me, have a listen to the review right here.
Normal life
again. Yeah, but this is amazing. Like, it has been amazing to like be able to do this, because at the beginning I was a bit like, oh, I don't know, like carrying on with classes, but like not with you, and I didn't know how it was going to be or how comfortable I was going to feel that you weren't like, you know, able to be able to move things for me if it was in the wrong position. But like, you're like super attentive, and you're always like, just move that, like, no, but that's really good, because I think like,
I'm glad that you enjoy that. I always wonder.
no, that's my favorite bit. It's funny, like everyone always, like when I recommend you, I'm always like, and the thing that I love most is that you describe exactly what you should be feeling and where you should be feeling it. Like, because the people that just say go into this position and you're like, am I doing it right? Like, my shoulder hurts, is it supposed to hurt there? My leg hurts, is it supposed to hurt there? So I love that you chat the whole way through it and tell me what to do.
Oh, thank you. That just warms my heart.
Thank you.